on that note, maybe that music. Welcome to the Outtake Show, the show where we give our outlandish opinions within the movie and TV world. This is episode 84. We've got the host of the most, y'all man Junior's in the building. We also got another host in the building as well. We've got the silent assassin Mazzavelli in the building as well. Run with me, Hail Mary, run. Na 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 na. But wait. There's more. We've got a guest in the building. It's been a minute since we had a guest. And we told ourselves, he said, man, yo, when we get a guest then, we have to get the one.
Oh, stop
the
it.
only. We got, who do we have, Maz?
We've got Gaz.
We got Gaz in the building!
Thank you.
By the way, the sound effects going
when it comes to
on.
film and TV.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
You know, he is the geezer for the...
Film and TV space. Yeah.
I appreciate you having me, man. I'm excited to be here, to be fair. I love the studio as well. It's proper homely.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. We got a lot of stuff to dive into.
Yes, sir.
A lot of stuff to talk about. But we do have one question that we ask all our guests.
Yes.
And that is, what is your outtake?
All right, cool. I'm going to get loads of like tomatoes thrown at me, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
I understand. This is a show that means a lot to a lot of people. And I never watched it until maybe like 5 years ago for the first attempt. And I was like,
Yes.
this is cool.
Mm.
And everyone was like, what do you mean it's cool? It's like, yeah, it's all right.
I feel like it's Sopranos.
I love the Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
And then I watched it again. I got to like season 4 because the people around me like,
Oh.
I love this show. I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. The US office is overrated, man.
The US
Yeah.
office is over. You know what? Yeah, I can't be right for you guys. I've never seen it myself.
It's overrated. It's like it's
No.
It's cool.
Not me hearing this, looking at the Lego
You
set.
haven't got a Lego piece of the office.
It's cool.
You think it's just cool after 4 seasons?
It's cool.
You didn't chuckle, laugh.
I laughed quite a lot, but it's cool.
So you don't think it's a classic?
Abbott's funnier.
Yeah. But do you
Wait, you
think
say
it's...
Abbott's funnier than the
Abbott
Office?
Elementary's funnier. What's the one with Sofia Vergara?
Modern Family.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Modern Family is hilarious.
That's funnier.
I can't talk because I haven't seen The Office.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you, but I haven't seen The Office to compare.
Have you seen the British version?
No, you know.
The British one,
Okay.
you
What?
No.
That was the original.
Yeah, but who talked about the British one?
I heard the US one's much better than the British.
Yeah.
I think the British version was just like very like you're laughing at the characters.
Yeah.
Was like the US version you're laughing with the characters, and I think that's the difference between British and American humor.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I get you. I think the US office is cool. So like Manny Basola, who's on the PCS, they love the US office, and I'm like I'm the black sheep of the gang because I'm like, it's cool, guys, but Friends is funnier. How about that?
Friends is hilarious.
Friends
is not that funny.
Friends is
funnier.
Friends is funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's funny, yeah.
Ross alone.
Ross's jokes.
Ross is trash.
Well, as a human.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
You think he's trash?
He's the villain of the show.
He is.
Of the show?
Yeah.
Why? Because he was on a break.
No. If you actually collect all the things that he's done, you realise he's a villain. He was racist. He was...
Racist?
He
the only one who had a black girlfriend.
Doesn't mean you can't be racist.
He can be racist, but he can't be the racist one in the group of the ones that didn't have...
But also,
any black
didn't Joey get with that girlfriend?
Charlie.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of Eskimo brothers in the Friends.
Yeah.
Especially...
That was outside.
Anyway, I was gonna... No. Also, he was like... He hated the idea of his son playing with like female-based toys. So he was misogynistic.
Yeah.
He hated the fact that his wife was a lesbian. God forbid a girl is
what?
fruity.
What
Yeah.
wife?
Ben's mum.
Oh.
I'm not. I don't think it was that.
She left them to be with a woman.
Yeah.
That's just not.
Be who you are.
So you can't be upset about that.
I think that was insecurity, which
Yeah.
is a flaw in of itself. But he was definitely insecure.
The way he moved around Rachel was really weird. Like,
No, there was a toxic relationship between them both.
No, but the initial stages it was a bit creepy.
His love for her.
Yeah, because she wasn't having it.
Yeah,
But the one thing someone said on the pod recently, it was Jason, and he was like, I was like, whatever you think Ross has done wrong in the show, I bet I can prove you wrong. And he was like, he dated a student. And I was like, you know what?
Oh, crap, he did date a student.
I was like, you know what?
Was it legal?
it's a power dynamic. It's never going to be okay.
It's all after the hunty, so...
It's a power dynamic. It's never going to be okay.
So it was legal.
I don't think it's
legal, yes, by law, but with
So
the
you can do it?
no, but it's like having your boss
And the age gap would have been nuts as
Ross
well.
was just outside, man. But
It's-
she
it's-
wanted him as well, and it was legal.
Okay, this is technically a spoiler. It's like Christy.
Bruv, do I know what that even means?
Oh no, because Ross wasn't a creepy. Like he wasn't. You know, I get you though. The power dynamic. You taking advantage of the opportunity because you are a mentor, teacher, etc. I get it.
It's not that she got bad grades or good grades.
Friends, man. Friends are better than
Lock
office.
him up. Lock him up.
Me? Oh, shit.
Friends,
Get
no,
me out.
friends. Yeah, that's my take. The US office is good. It's just not that good. Abbott Elementary is better, for example.
And their marketing
I
goes
can't even argue with that
hard.
because
What's
Abbott
that for?
Elementary is black.
Abbott Elementary, like off-screen marketing.
Yeah.
10/10.
Yeah.
No, it's a good show, man.
One of the most consistent shows as well.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
actually drop every year.
Season
New
5 already.
Yeah. They're going in. They're going crazy.
I'm behind. I'm catching up, but I love the show.
Yeah. What should we talk about on the board? Oh wait, we used to talk about teachers and affairs and
After the
madness.
Hunt.
Let's talk about After the Hunt. Luca Guadagnino.
Guadagnino. Yeah.
New film with Julia Robertson, Andrew Garfield, and Ayo Edebiri as well. Is out now.
Yes, it is. I find that really dodgy.
I saw your theory.
Yeah, I think it's really dodgy.
Wait.
It's already got bad reviews by critics in the UK and at Venice Film Festival
Shit, then.
and Toronto. And then they started having the posters up earlier than Roofman, which also came out. Earlier than Roofman. They're everywhere. And like,
A lot of press as well, like
Yeah.
junkets and stuff. Because I haven't seen anything. I know we're going to get to Roofman later. I haven't seen one Channing Tatum interview.
I think for the first time
Yeah.
in a while, I saw it after LFF. We're seeing all of the After the Hunt stuff before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ayo's everywhere, and so is Julia. Yeah,
What are you trying to do?
conspicuous.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
So what you haven't seen it, have you? You have seen it. Well, you haven't seen it.
I haven't.
Okay. Guys, what is your thoughts on the film?
I was disappointed.
Yeah. Do you like Lucas films?
Yes, for the most part, I really enjoyed challenges, but I think everyone.
Yeah.
Not everyone like challenges.
Really?
That's the really interesting thing. Yeah, I've been having conversations with people, and the big thing is like a lot of people haven't enjoyed his recent works. Bones and All was the one that people were just kind of like, I never really got it.
I watched that. I was super excited to watch that. Because I was just coming off of Call Me by Your Name,
Mhm.
so I was super excited to watch it. Yeah, I didn't connect with it.
Mm.
I like with all these films, I always like his style, his cinematography, the way he directs, and like how the camera moves around. It's always beautiful. And but the story in Bones and All I just didn't connect with, and I think that's pretty much the same sentiment people have with After the Hunt.
Now, After the Hunt, I think for a movie that tells a story about something so like heavy, hard hitting, and profound, and like still relevant in today's world,
Mhm.
for the main message to be what it is, which is like, is cancel culture a good or bad thing? But then not really even answering that question per se. It just felt like the movie had a lot to say, but then nothing to say at the same time.
I mean, playing the devil advocate here, a lot of people could say, well, like, are you actually, does it need an answer? Kind of like Adolescence, where it opens up the conversation. Maybe that's the whole point of the film. But does it really open the conversation?
Not enough. I feel like it. I think my partner told you kind of explained it the best. Like, there's somewhat of a good film in this, but it's like they didn't really latch on to certain topics or really explore certain topics. I think certain themes were probably like touched upon, then brushed away, then another theme was what came over, and I think it was like a melting pot of like different topics that are quite. If you want to like, these are really like touching like hard topics to touch on, and like for a film like this, it seemed like he couldn't find the experience of like really latching onto this one specific theme and kind of like exploring it. It kind of just explored different themes, and then it's hard for you to like. For me, when I finished watching it, I was like, what did I actually watch? Like, I don't know what you was trying to tell me. But then later on, I was like, because I love like film styles and like people just being creative, that started drawing in my mind. I was like, even though I didn't fully understand what the story was, I feel like I still enjoyed watching the film.
I'll get you.
So like that's why I'm kind of bouncing around. Like I'm not really ready to say it's a bad film, but I can't say it's a good film either.
But do you also think that because we have like critic lens, it's because we always try to see the good and the bad and the bad and the good?
Yeah, and I think I think I'm biased to Luca as well.
Yeah, that's my king right there.
So I was just gonna say, I like the point you made about some people go and watch a movie and not be able to see or find the good, and not because they should be expected to, it's just not something they care about. They just want to be entertained or not, for the most part. Whereas we go into it, or have trained ourselves at least to some degree to like try and dissect it to the point where we find the good, the bad, the in between, and then tell the overall story.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you from a creative directional perspective. It's really interesting. You mentioned the close-ups earlier, right?
Yeah.
Some of the shots, which I guess the purpose of that is to lend into the idea of who's telling the truth in this specific situation, or even who's just honest within this conversation.
Yeah.
So if you forget the Andrew Garfield and Io's characters dynamic within a conversation, it feels like there's lies being told between, especially like Julia's character and Io's character. There's a lot of tension and dishonesty from both sides. And I think those shots lean into the idea of, well, who's being truthful here?
So like it gives similar vibes to like The Girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way to look at it actually. So right now the film is getting hit with a lot of I do think it's a mixture of views. Maybe there's more negative than there is.
There has been, because I was hesitant about this film since hearing reviews about it at Venice, which was in August.
That shocks me how people.
And that kind of was like threw me back because, let's be honest here, Venice tends to be quite friendly when it comes to film reviews. So it was like, okay. And then we were also hearing it after TIFF, and it was just like, right. So it's done a 2 film festival run, and both times we're not hearing warm reviews.
And you look at the cast as well, you'd expect banger. Like, goes without saying, Andrew Garfield's one of the best working actors today, and Julia Roberts is one of the most seasoned veterans around. You'd expect, and then Luca, you'd expect that combination to give a movie that, at least for the most part, people would be like, oh yeah, okay, that was good. You know? But no.
I think he keeps rushing himself into projects.
He's doing too much. He's reported that he just finished his next film just over there. So
wasn't he meant to do something with DC as well?
Yeah, I think that got scrapped. He's meant to do like a war superhero film with Daniel Craig. So but we've got a lot of directors that are doing like a bunch of different projects.
And it was just like a thing though. He's done 3 films back to back. We're expecting to get American Psycho for him.
Yeah.
I really feel like the best work he's done is not when he's rushed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he's actually taken time to like go through things and dissect it to how he wants it to be.
Yeah.
But is After the Hunt MGM? Sony. But like I feel like a lot of the distributors and the production houses are rushing him now.
Okay.
Because they can.
Yeah.
Trying to get the juice out of the squeeze. Yeah.
Or maybe he feels like he's in his groove right now and he feels like he's able to do these films back to back.
Do you think challenges put him in a different like spotlight in terms of like more of a universal appeal to not just viewers but audiences as well who may not have known of him before, but then put him in a movie with Zendaya, Josh O'Connor and Mike Faced, but mainly I guess the first 2, and it's like, oh, this Luca guy, let's go see After the Hunt then, and then the hype grows, and then you lead yourself to disappointment because you have such high expectations because you might have enjoyed Challengers, for example.
Or Queer was quite good as well. I know that's
Danny Craig, right?
Yeah, I know that was.
I think Queer's probably the divide where people were like. I think Luca's always known for doing like arty films. And I think Challenges was too arty. Challenges was the right balance. Queer.
Yeah, Queer was too arty for some people, and other people, until a point, some people described it as pretentious.
Is it artsy because it's about queer guy, or is it artsy because of
it's surrealism?
Yeah,
it's surrealism. It's
a lot
finest
of like abstract stuff happening. They're taking drugs. He's seeing a lot of different things that maybe be real.
Even there's like a dance sequence and all of this stuff, and it's just very trippy.
Very trippy film.
Very Hackney East London. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. First, you big us off camera, and now the camera's rolling again.
Shout out to Hackney.
Again.
My boy's from here, so shout out to him.
Shout out to your boy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another film. If we're gonna speak about, I don't know if that connects to East London. I was gonna say My Father's Shadow. That's not East, isn't it? He's not from
I
East.
don't really think he's from East. You can't claim
To
him.
be fair, you could argue Channing Tatum's in East London though.
You think so? The way he
Really?
acts?
I don't know, man. He seems like a cool dude, isn't it?
Okay,
Oh,
nice,
no,
nice
man.
against that.
He seems cool, man.
Yeah, he's a very chill guy. Very chill guy.
Yeah, man.
I feel like his character was like humanizing a villain in Roofman.
Mhm.
Cause like I don't know, for the most half of the film, I was rooting for him.
I think the movie. That's why the movie's great. I
Mm.
think what it does for those that don't know, it follows a guy called Jeffrey Manchester, who's struggling to provide for his family. So it's already got like it's already gonna clutch at your.
And he's an army vet as well.
So
Yeah.
and that's an important backstory because it's like acclimatizing back into society and finding a way of living within normal society. And I like that. And then obviously he's struggling to provide, start stealing from McDonald's chains across. I think he stole like over 40 different chains.
40. I think it was
different brands. There was,
47.
like Blockbusters as well.
And it's a
Burger King.
real story. And then obviously he got caught. Like his daughters. That was funny, by the way. That was
hilarious.
That was
But
hilarious.
it felt like he wasn't even acting because he's a proper girl dad as well, Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
And so seeing that scene just felt very real.
But I like the detail of him being so observational and being able to like find ways into places and stuff, and obviously gets caught, manages to escape from prison, and it's still such a human story despite it being quite like fantastical because like this guy broke out of prison. What do you mean? This guy broke into McDonald's 40? What do you mean? But then the human aspect of it is him actually wanting to be a good guy but not knowing necessarily how to.
It was like points where people who he had basically stolen stuff from, they would be like, oh, like, but he was really nice to me.
Yeah.
And then there was actual
offering his
interviews
coats and stuff like that, where he puts them in the freezer and stuff like that. He seemed like someone just had like a skill set that he didn't know how to use it outside of like doing criminal activities.
I feel like the system didn't support him enough because
Coming from
he
war and
could
everything else.
be a great CIA agent.
Yeah.
Do you mean the system, as in when you're coming back into society?
Yeah,
after being a vet,
rehabilitate. Yeah.
And like, firstly, what opportunities can you give them career-wise? Because that's still like I think that should be part of your duty of care for them, is to firstly check on their well-being financially as well as personally, and then opportunities in terms of career, because like that's a big commitment to the entire country, serving as a part of the army. So is that what you mean in terms of like?
Yeah, like as a system, so coming out of the military hierarchy and then coming back into society. I think there's a lot of themes about how government and government bureaucratic systems support people coming back into normal day-to-day life.
Yeah. Because you had like Lakeith's character, which is he also fought for the country as well.
Yeah.
But then he was just dived into criminal culture. So I guess there was a lot of themes of like
Lakeith was good, by the way.
Yeah, he was good.
It was good in the movie.
Yeah, he wasn't good in another film, but we can't talk about that film right
We
now.
won't talk about that film. There was no point of his character.
But he was really good in this one. Yeah, there's no point in that other one. But yeah, this was a nice blend of like just a wholesome film that was quite comedic but also heartfelt as well. I do like the customers. Like, what's the guy name? He was in Game of Thrones.
Kate Dinklage.
Yeah, like those characters were like they were there, but it wasn't like there because it wasn't really about them. So like I love that fact that they're still big actors, but they're like playing like a small part, but it did add to the big,
It still
the big
added,
themes.
yeah. Like I think the way that they had characters written in them, even though they were quite small, they still had a huge impact. And I would definitely say to people that that are going to see it in cinemas, please stay until like the credit scenes as well.
Oh yeah,
because that adds so much.
Any like film that's based on real characters, you have to stay to the end because that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the side by side pictures of how they really looked, their real archives of the interviews and stuff like that. That the sergeant did not give a F about him, boy. She was like, he's a criminal, he stole toys. Doesn't matter if he donated toys to the charity, he stole them. She was on his ass.
Yeah, Ben Mendelsohn was good. Udo Azuba, yes, she was in
the wife, the priestess
Orange
wife.
is the New Black.
Yeah,
they added a lot to the story without necessarily being key, and they're great actors in there.
Yeah,
they went right. And Kirsten Dunst is just
she's amazing.
Yeah, it's nice to see Kirsten Dunst back on the big screens as well.
So good as well, man.
Yeah, really good.
She added like her character had like a real vulnerability, yet also a steely nature to be determined in her Christianity and to like not accept or to like let him get away with what he did, even though she could have, because she still did love
Yeah.
Jeffrey, and he loved her, and that's what the tragic part is. Is like I think they genuinely did love each other, and
Yeah.
he was so well climatized in the family. Took some time to get there.
Yeah. But like I think that it's the audacity. Sorry, do you know you're gonna need to press the button.
Okay, here we go. Who are you gonna shoot today?
It's the male audacity, you know.
What do you mean?
Because he could have just left, but he said, "Nah, I'm gonna go back to my girl."
I need one hug. I need one more hug. I need to say goodbye.
No, just go.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking like, bro, you should just leave. But it's not really good ending, is it? If he just leaves and just goes to the.
But he would have lived. He would have been free.
But this is him living now,
What?
accepting his mistakes.
Okay.
A real man.
Well, accepting his mistakes. My guy left twice again, or tried to.
He's not even trying to talk. His first kid. Like his real kids.
He actually forgot about them for a time.
Yeah. No, but seriously, why didn't the Chrissy's character didn't once ask him about his kids? She never said, "Oh, so when are you gonna call your kids?" Like she never, bro. She knew he wasn't taking care of.
I think she started to realize towards the latter stages, and that might be why she went to the Toys R Us store.
Yeah,
might be. I don't know. On that day, because she wasn't meant to be in.
Yeah, she came early.
She's been busy.
Yeah. Last thoughts on this. I did feel kind of weird like watching this because obviously it's set in 2004 and like realizing okay, so now that's like an old time.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at stuff like Toys R Us was that was my bag.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, hold on, do Toys R Us even exist? They don't.
Yeah, I think they did this weird thing now where WH Smith has bought Toys R Us, so Toys R Us is now inside of WH Smith's like certain ones. So there's no big store of it, but it's like mini.
Because it used to be, there was like, it went Toys R Us, then it was like Smith's Toys, innit? And then both of them
I've
went.
heard Smith Toys, and then went to Woolworths.
You know they use an old abandoned Toys R Us store just outside Charlotte for this movie, and then sort of did the set design, production designers for that specific store. It was just abandoned.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Which adds a layer of like authenticity to the story and the visuals as well. Yeah, and it actually felt like I like the fact that it didn't try to be too artsy with like making it so obvious this is in the early 2000s, but at the same time you could tell this isn't set in today's world.
Yeah, like the camera, like when he got the car and they got the camera, and it was like a proper old school disposable.
Yeah,
like it's those small moments that people would just be like, oh, that's whatever, but like no, it's not.
Yes, no, I have that movie as one of my favorites of the year. I'll be honest with you. Yeah,
I definitely think it's up there. Hopefully people are checking it out now. It's in cinemas right now and giving it a chance. There's another film that I think people should give a chance as well.
Oh, I want to say this because I feel like this is a good segue. But we've just talked about humanizing villains.
There we go.
We've got Wasteman.
Oh shit! Segue queen.
Because it's David Johnson and Tom Blythe.
Yes.
We all got to luckily see it, and me and Junior also got to go to a Q&A. You went to the Q&A as well.
Yeah, you guys was there too.
Yeah. It's been a blur of a week, okay?
No offense taken whatsoever, man. We're good here. How did you find the movie? I feel like you were the most affected by it out of everyone.
Oh god, the sound effects Maz was making. That sounded crazy, but she was reacting to it quite heavily.
Yeah, I'm a very reactive person. I'm not like, because I'm in the critic space doesn't mean I'm not going to react when I'm watching something. I'm always going to react. But I feel like it was just so intense and visceral. Like you don't get like, you know when you watch a prison film and they're like, oh, this is prison. No, this is prison. Yeah. Like it's real and it's raw and you can't hide away from what's happening.
It reminds me of a TV show called Oz.
Oh, from the 90s. Yeah.
It's like a real raw look into like prison life.
Interesting you mentioned that. I'm planning to make a video about Prestige TV, and Oz alongside The Sopranos would have been those type of shows and that period that like set the stage for Prestige TV. It's a bit pretentious, I know, but it's just interesting you mentioned it.
Yeah, sick.
What did you guys think of it? Wasteman, that is.
I thought Wasteman. Overall, Wasteman is mostly just a prison thriller, but I feel like they found a way to add a little bit of heart and a little bit more of a what would I say? Like more of a touching theme of a certain character. I don't want to give too much away with it, but it's very gritty, very loud, it's very, very raw, very, very violent, very, very violent. But I was actually surprised how much I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I was looking forward to it just because of David Johnson, and I feel like he's one of those actors where it's like if he's in something, normally chances is it's going to be good.
For sure, man.
But I was like kind of blown away about the direction they took the story, the themes they added to the story, and the violence. Like I didn't expect it to be so violent.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like really excited for people to watch this film.
Same. I think people, correct me if I'm wrong, right? I think next year people will have like, no, even now, because they've already started promoting the movie, right? I think people have this perception of it where it's like, oh, no, it's stereotyping young black men. I don't know if I want to watch it. And what I would say is this is like the movie that isn't or doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, it has young black men in there who might be carrying out certain actions which you've seen before on TV.
Yeah.
But the movie has a lot more to say about the system that creates and enables and facilitates their behaviors rather than them being the sole perpetrators or the sole like the people at fault, which they are to some degree, of course, but there's so many more other layers that the movie explores without like hammering those themes in our face.
And it goes back to what we were talking about in Roofman, where it's that concept of like we've got the penitentiary system and we've got people who are going to come out. How are they going to be rehabilitated into wider society?
Yeah.
And it really talks about like the mental health side of that, which we never really get in most of these stories.
I think it will spark the question whether prison is actually a good thing for people. Because we're seeing a bunch of people kind of put into a cage, but are they actually gonna be able to be rehabilitated into society, or is it the cage they're put in gonna make them even worse?
Because you all have somewhat similar traumas, patterns of behavior, or personal issues. If you put all of those people into one space, what are the chances are that there is going to be the opportunity for rehab when? Well, the Q&A was great, right? Because I think the director spoke about how when you're in prison, you're on edge because you never know what's going to be behind you.
Your backs,
and you're always. And I felt like the way the camera moved at times and the way they captured some of the I don't want to spoil the way they captured some of the actual prison scenes in a different way to what you might normally see.
Yeah, that was it.
The violence felt like a virus that just like spreads throughout the wing. It's like a virus you can't see.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense.
An invisible enemy.
Yeah, and it's like that's why they're always on 10 toes, always on their feet because they're scared. And the other thing I loved about the movie, the title was Wasteman, right?
Yeah.
And as we know, as like Londoners, Wasteman has like one clear meaning, but it also has various different meanings. So like the prison guard, he was a bit of a wasteman.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Everyone was.
but then David Johnson's character,
He's kind of a wasteman as well.
he's a wasteman.
Yeah.
Deadbeat.
Yeah.
And then
That's what literally a wasteman is, a deadbeat.
and Tom Blythe's character, D,
He's kind of wasteman as well.
Wasteman.
Yeah.
wasteman, and they're all lost souls. And I love the fact that the movie doesn't have like one clear perception of what a wasteman is because they all kind of were.
Yeah.
I can't think of a male character in the movie other than maybe one, which I won't spoil. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
The person that Taylor has an affinity towards.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one I would say, only male character I'd say, oh, he went a wasteman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I like the fact that the movie's saying like, there's kind of different ways to be a wasteman because it's true. It's real.
Yeah. And I also think that like we got so much information when it came to the Q&A, and it was just interesting to see how this story developed from a short film.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's crazy.
Yeah. No, the Q&A is really good, really insightful.
Yeah, I feel like it's weird because part of me feel like you shouldn't always get like so much information about a film. But I feel like in context of this film, like the Q&A kind of made me enjoy the film a little bit more. Just hearing like that stuff. I don't know how much fluff you can share, but like how he even came across like doing the story, because there was an Instagram account that was documenting like inside prison cells.
I think the reason why we got the Q&A is because we get to share it with everyone else.
Yeah.
So I think it's best that we share
It's
it.
cool to speak on it for sure.
Yeah. So the director, he got access. There was an Instagram account where some of the people in jail were using to show that their day-to-day
Have
life.
you been on Prison Talk?
Yeah, pretty much like vlogging themselves. And I guess he took those videos and kind of like created the story from there, which was quite interesting. And when you watch the film, you kind of see elements of that in it without without spoiling it. So it was exciting to see that. It was also exciting to hear that this was a film that was
in the
like
books for 8
ages.
years.
Yeah,
8
yeah.
years, and actually was David Johnson's first film audition.
Yeah.
So I think I'd be curious to see what it was like when he first auditioned for the role versus what it is now.
Yeah.
Because there must have been some huge development in how he pushed for that character, knowing that like he spent 8 weeks trying to lose weight
Yeah.
to build Tyler.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a supremely talented actor, and he's a really good speaker.
Great speaker.
Like when he spoke, I was, oh, you've got my attention. So
He knows how to command the crowd. Like he knows how to get
Yeah,
an audience. Like when it's time for him to talk, he'll be like, "All right, guys, it's great to have you guys here." Da, da, da. He knows how to like me just like make it known, like work the room a little bit, and then I'll answer some questions. Let you guys know that I'm here. We're chilling. This is a vibe, and now go about questions, which is really hard to do, especially for like certain actors. Like they
Yeah,
find it
because it's
difficult to have
easy to
those.
hide behind a character versus being yourself.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like someone that definitely appreciates the arts and takes what he does as a great blessing, and he's like really humble about it all. Tom was cool as well. Like he seemed like a real like
he's so talented.
yeah, because like seeing him and seeing that character, like oh, you can act.
Two opposites.
From Hunger Games, which was the last thing I saw him, to this.
I was watching I've been watching Billy the Kid,
I've seen it.
which is
It's a play, right?
No,
Oh.
it's a show on MGM Plus.
Okay.
That actually he plays Billy the Kid, and then seeing Plain Clothes. Have you guys seen that
I
yet?
heard good things
I
though.
need to watch that.
So seeing the fact that he has these like really diverse characters, and then finding out that it was 3 weeks between his character D and his character in Plain Clothes, I was like, whoa, that's mind shocking.
Guy's talented. Man.
Yeah.
Guy's talented. They seem like really nice people. He seemed like a really nice guy who, again, they're both dedicated to like the concepts of just creation and art and bringing stories to life. I really enjoyed the movie. And again, I'll say to people that have reservations, I understand because I probably went into it I went into the movie with somewhat similar reservations.
It's hard because like first of all, it's called Wasteman, and let's be honest, like it's a film called Wasteman directed by a white man. So
written and directed.
Yeah, so it gives the actor of are you like using certain themes to explore like what's the word again?
Exploit maybe.
Exploit. Yeah, there we go. We got two wordsmiths in here. Thank God for that. So I can understand people's. I was quite reserved on it to be honest before watching it. Then watching it and realizing okay I was scared for David Johnson, man. I was like, damn, you're doing this.
It was going to be a scary thing, and I'm kind of glad it took so long for it to have 8 years, so he could build this array of characters that he has to then do this character without being typecast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say, because I don't know if you wanted to move on, but they had a really good balance of experienced trained actors who have theatre training, and then sort of former inmates to add like a layer of authenticity to tell you, not just performance-wise, but also to tell you what things should look like on set.
Yeah.
And I think David Johnson was like, yeah, the deodorant's supposed to be here and not there, and this is supposed to be here, not there. And I really like the fact that they mentioned those things. I like the fact you're drawing for some notes because I'm really intrigued now.
No, I just wanted to get up the charity that they worked with actually. So let me.
It was that Switchback.
Switchback, yeah.
He was wearing the shirt during the Q&A.
So they weren't just having inmates, but they were also working with a charity that works with rehabilitating inmates as well.
Which is important.
They ticked the notes, man. They did the right job, man. So Wasteman comes out in February 2026. Be sure to check it out. We'll be giving updates on the release of it, leading towards it.
I hope you've checked out the trailer and have liked every version that you've seen.
Yes, please.
It deserves the push because obviously how well we push the movie now as lovers of movies and TV shows, etc., will decide the push it gets come February when it comes out. So yeah, it's important we support that one for sure.
Or should we go on more British films and talk about My Father's Shadow?
Yeah,
it's a good segue, to be fair. Yeah.
My Father's Shadow. Let me tell you about this film. Yeah.
You tell me because I ain't seen it.
But no, you're gonna have to tell us.
Alright, so My Father's Shadow is a film set in Nigeria. I think it's I can't remember what time period it is.
Is it 70s?
It's during a election year. Maybe it's in the 70s, but I can briefly double check. But it's dealing with a estranged father that is taking his kids to Lagos for like pretty much I think for the first time, just by coincidence, because he's in the house, the kids are there, he's going off to work to collect some money, and the kids are like, can we come with you? 'Cause they don't really hang out much, and he's like, you know what, this time you can come with me, and the film kind of just follows their journey into Lagos and the trials and tribulations that happens while there. It's a very beautiful story. I've been telling people even before the release to watch the director's short film Lizard, because this film has similar themes. It's shot kind of like similar way as
Is
well.
that on BBC iPlayer by any
Yeah,
chance?
yeah. So if you want to get an idea of what this film's gonna be about, or just get a sense of what this director is gonna talk about, then definitely watch Lizard. But yeah, it's just a beautiful story about fatherhood. Really touches on the politics in Nigeria as well, which is very brave for them to take that approach. And yeah, it's what can I say, man? I got teary-eyed while watching it. It really I really like was really like diving into the idea of fatherhood. Um, I pictured in what I'll be like as a father and having kids as well. So it was just a beautiful, somewhat poetic look into like fatherhood and like raising the kids in like somewhat of like a third world country where like they're dealing with real hardship, like getting paid and like paying bills and all stuff like that. So it was beautiful.
And I think it's like nice to hear because you never have the perspective of black fatherhood
Yeah.
being in that angle.
Yeah.
It never talks about it, and I think that's a shame. And it's nice to know that while it has such a huge family narrative, both the writer and director are actually siblings. They're both
man.
brothers, yeah.
Question for you: is it because we don't tend to see not just I guess that type of story from the perspective of a father, but then also the context of it being set in Nigeria. And then Sope Dirisu's the lead,
Yes,
right? And I
yeah.
like the fact that
He's the father, yeah.
it's coming from the perspective of a black British born. So do you think he was delving or drawing from his own personal life, maybe experiences, and putting into that?
It felt like it. It felt like his performance in it was incredible. Yeah, a great actor. Like he really does came across as like somewhat of like, I don't want to say typical, but like the Nigerian dad that like you can see that he loves his kids, but he's just in a real bad like circumstance where he's like he just wants to provide. Providing actually means being away from his kids. So he really dives into that, like still trying to be a father figure and like try to teach these kids how to be like grown ups and like be like grown men that can be respectful and whatnot, but like still dealing with his own like struggles as well, like working and paying bills and whatnot. So his performance was good. I feel like he was probably delving into his own like experiences from growing up as well. And the kids were really good.
Okay.
Like I feel like there's been a lot of films I've been watching, and like kids are like been killing it, man. So like it was good to see their chemistry of like little brothers. It was really cute to see their bickering and fighting as well. Yeah, it's just a real like emotional, beautiful film.
I'm gonna ask this because it's me. What was the cinematography like? Because that's the one element that I'm really excited about this film.
It was great. That's why I mentioned Lizard, because there's a lot of I feel like the director has like a certain style, and it seemed like he has a somewhat of an interest when it comes to animals, and there'll be like a lot of scenes where like you see like different animals just doing stuff, and I still don't understand the main point of it, but it was just I feel like maybe it was like just getting your idea of the environment they're in, but there was a lot of that happening where I believe it was shot in film, but like it was like close-ups of like ants like climbing on each other and stuff like that. So it was just like abstract stuff that was just quite neat.
Okay. Do you think like I'm gonna ask this and sound so pretentious? Do you think that the ants climbing on themselves is kind of like a reflection of what it was like to like be alive and you're just kind of free for all fighting?
I think so,
and stuff?
because normally when these animals pop up, there's something that's happened before that makes you think that okay, this is leading towards there. Like there's one big scene where it's shot with one animal. I won't spoil it, but like that was a clear like depiction of what's happening. When you see it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just encourage everyone to check it out. It's unfortunate it's coming out next year. I was actually thought it will come out this year, but we have to pay the waiting game. But it's a film that I think everyone should go see and get ready to get a couple tissues because you might get a little teary eyed.
Oh, why are you looking at me?
Saying,
I'm very excited for this film because it has been put up by the UK as their selection for the Oscars as Best International Film.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, which the Nigerians are not happy about.
Should have done it first.
The Nigerians are like, hey, what? It's a Nigerian film, we should have a stamp. But it's not your money that been put up onto it. But there's a conflict right now about that.
I think it's a mixture of like, it's an interesting conversation, I think, where if the talent has grown up in a particular country, but is a diaspora of another country and is telling the story of that other country, whose story is it?
Yeah, it's probably an amalgamation of them all, isn't it? But then who actually gets because it is that, who can claim it?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, really.
Because at the same time, like, yes, it has British money, but the directors are British, but it was shot and filmed in Nigeria.
British and with Nigerian descent as well. So it's like, it's a tricky one. I feel like it's a win. It'll still be a win for Nigeria. It just may not be the win that they.
I think it's a huge win. It was the first Nigerian film to win a Cannes Award.
Yeah.
That's a big win. And I think that just having the British to say, look, like, this is our selection for it is a big win for a Nigerian film, period.
Yeah.
Because it means maybe there's going to be more British investment in Nigerian film.
Yeah.
Maybe more actors from the diaspora will also
want
to tell those kinds of stories because they think, oh, people will actually resonate or they'll be able to relate or we will actually go and watch and support because they've made My Father's Shadow. So.
Yeah. I think it's a great step forward for Western culture to actually adopt Nigerian films. So yeah, do check it out when it comes out. We're letting you guys know updates on the actual release date as time goes. Is there anything on the board we want to talk about, or should we get messy?
Would you want to get messy first?
Yeah, I want to get a little bit messy.
Hey, just a little ad break with some messiness.
Talking about My Father's Shadow got me sad again. I'm remembering the scenes and stuff. Might start crying. Might do a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this once quickly. BFI's film selection every time tearjerkers, mate.
Bro, it's like they don't believe in happiness. Freaking, mate.
So
Every
British.
film is so sad.
Yeah, it's quite a British thing though, isn't it? We are quite pessimistic and we like living in we lived in gloom like most of the year anyway, so it makes a lot of sense to be fair. Yeah.
You like sad films like that?
I'm not really a sad film person, but I've watched I've teared up a few times recently. Roofman, I teared up. Chrissy almost got me.
Yeah, no, it really got me.
When she's
yeah, and she's having that's absolute madness.
Did you screech a little? Not screech, but like clench up.
Oh mate, I reacted.
Yeah,
it's me. I reacted
as well.
Fair enough. Okay, I guess when I see it, then I'll see it.
Yeah. You will know, man. Yeah, Sydney was good.
Yeah.
So,
but I realized that it was gonna be good when I saw Black Bear being the distributor.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I was like, oh okay, this must be good.
Is this a turning point for Sydney Sweetie then? Are we thinking this is the film that people?
No.
Because before American Eagle, everyone was super excited. I was personally super excited for this film. I thought it was the direction for her to be like showing that she has range and can be the next person to be in a lot of films.
But I don't think she was the stellar performance. She was good.
She was good.
But she wasn't the stellar performance.
I agree with you. Is it Who We Hate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Who We Hate, yeah.
Fair. So
she was good though.
She was good.
She needs to do more to prove
Although
herself.
Hollywood needs to put more money into hair and makeup. Please get some girls, gays and black women in there. Please. No, because why are other critics also saying those wigs?
Fair enough. Let's get a little bit messy. If you guys don't know, you guys probably already know already, man. Like Gaz is one of the one of five.
Yeah, one of five, man.
A big group, bro.
We expanded a few years ago with Basola, unfortunately. No, I'm playing. She's amazing.
I'm gonna get the gunshots, bro. The way I'm gonna clip that is gonna not be in your inbox.
She's gonna be in the comments touching you.
Do you know what it is? She knows though. She knows I'm
Yeah, one of five members of the PostCreditScenePodcast, where you guys deep dive into movies, TVs, anime.
A bit of anime, yeah. Manny's like a big anime guy.
Friend of the show.
Jason as well. Yeah, they're big anime guys. So we want to do more anime stuff like where they just do their own thing on the pod.
Yeah,
like, that's your world. But yeah, soon come.
Yeah, we had Manny on a previous couple episodes ago, and you just spoke about the whole creation of post credit scene. It's like yourself and Manny were like, let's do a movie podcast.
No, he's lying.
Oh,
Cap.
oh shit. Okay.
Oh, yeah, cap, man. You know, he said to me, let's do it, because we talk about film. It was around the time where One Division was like doing well.
Yeah.
Everyone
That was harmony, innit?
doing well.
Everyone's at peace.
exactly when Marvel, but the world was at peace to some degree.
Yeah.
But Marvel was still living off the heights of like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
And One Division was cool. Lockdown was here, so everyone was just talking all the time about theories. Remember, like the Mephisto stuff, and
Mhm.
There's characters in.
Is this the X-Men are going to come into the MCU? All that sort of stuff. And he was like, "Do you want to do it?" I said no, because I was like, I don't want to be called a podcaster. Do you know what I mean?
That is so real.
No, that's
That is
very
actually
real.
real.
Like whenever you get, especially like when you're meeting certain people and you say, "Oh, I'm a podcaster," they look at you like
women.
different. Yeah,
Yeah, women.
Oh yeah, podcaster to a woman is a buzzword. Bro,
No, but even I do
That's
it.
my own partner. I want to do the podcast.
I have to quickly clarify. By the way, it's film and TV. We don't speak about.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about black women.
Yeah,
I have to clarify. I talk about movies, by the way.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, he said that, and I was like, okay, maybe. Obviously, Horse had his production company at the time called 14HQ, and he was sort of building that out at the time. Him and Jason were like best friends. They used to watch movies in bed together.
In bed?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't judge.
That's their world, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know what? That's the best place to actually watch a film.
With your friend in bed.
Yeah, guys, you're missing out. You're missing out.
I don't think I'm missing out on anything, to be honest. Bro.
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm not sure.
It's like pillow talk.
So you want me to do it with my friend, but not my partner?
You could do both.
It's all right, man.
Wait,
Cool.
what?
Anyway, we're digressing. Go on.
That sound like challenges.
I like the movie reference though.
Come on.
But obviously, Manny knew Horse from a while, so he said to us, "Oh, I want to do a podcast."
Mm.
And Horse was like, "Oh my god, me and Jason want to do one too." Our first episode ended up being like a preview of Spider-Man: No Way Home. I think we might have either had watched it or hadn't watched it just yet, but we ranked the different Spider-Men, and it sort of spiraled into what it is now with Biss joining in 2024.
Nice.
And yeah, like it's going well, man. I mean, we just talk about.
She's a great add-on to the show, by the way.
She's a star, man. She's got star quality. Do you know some people just like exude star energy, and like unintentionally, like the light shines on them when they're in the room or when they speak. She's one of those people. Yeah,
nice.
She's great, and she obviously. I think for us to grow, she offers a different perspective because we're all four men. And although we might think, we know the world, and we might think we're like very understanding and sympathetic and empathetic to the struggles of women. No, for real, we might think we are. It's always going to be capped to some degree. She's going to be able to offer like a different perspective, which I think is handy in widening our understanding of film, TV, and the world as a whole. So,
no, that's real nice things to say about your colleagues.
Unfortunately, yeah, man.
Yeah, but now we're going to get into you saying maybe not the best things.
Yeah, let's get messy, man.
About your colleagues.
Let's get lying now.
So what I've done here is, guys already know, so it's not like I've set him up. Maybe I have a little bit, but I've got all of the cast members on these sticks right here. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and you just point out which one of these characters, one of your colleagues, are involved in this. Yeah.
It's funny because
has Manny come off? Manny's come off.
Manny gone?
No, he came off here.
It's so funny because her changes like every couple of weeks.
I think that's so hard. There's a show called Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim is an animation show on Netflix, and it's like a female character, and like every intro is her doing her hair, and it's always like a different dye.
Okay, we'll put him on this side.
So it's very DIY.
Got it. We're here. Horses looks like he's about to. No, Horses cool. All right, cool. Let's go.
So whatever you have, you just point to the camera.
All right, cool.
Person, yeah.
Yeah, sir. Do I need to explain it a bit as well?
Yeah, a little bit of context of it, just in case any of them want to message you directly. You can just watch the full video, and you can.
You're gonna social cut this, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be unjust. It'll be unjust, you know. It'll be alright.
Just be careful not to poke yourself with her seeing No, because the point is.
Let's yeah.
Let's commence. So I have all the members. Who would you take movie advice from, in terms of recommendations? Movie recommendations.
Good question. But they already know the answer, man.
Oh, is it gonna be who I think it is?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Manny.
Why?
Okay.
Mine and his taste probably align the most.
You like them artsy stuff.
You know what? I'd say I'm probably out of everyone the biggest mix of everything. Like I
Yeah.
can dive into all sorts of pools.
Yeah.
Like I can watch a Marvel stupid throwaway movie. Not stupid because it has purpose.
Damn.
But I can watch like
That's for you as
let me
well.
give an example of a Marvel movie as well. I can watch a Ant-Man 1
Yeah.
and enjoy it for what it is, but then also go and watch one of his sort of like urchin movies, because I know you both loved it, see? Paid attention. And still enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
So I think we align the most. But he's definitely an artsy fartsy kind of guy.
Yeah, no, there was a film I watched and I was like, you're gonna like this.
Yeah, he told me you lot speak about that quite often, which is dope. So yeah, the Manny for sure.
Fair.
Cool
Who
banter.
has the worst movie recommendations? Damn, you'll be your own boy, you know.
Do you know what it is? Out of everyone, the reason I've gone here is because I think mine and his align the least.
Yeah.
He is quite like Marvel bias as well. He is very Marvel biased.
Is it just Marvel or is it superheroes or like?
No, he's Marvel. No,
Oh.
he loves superhero stories.
Yeah,
He loves
but
like
Marvel in particular.
loves a lot of like fantasy, Marvel superhero stuff.
Yeah.
But he's Marvel biased. I
Yeah.
couldn't trust him
fair.
to give me like
You used to have a member like that.
I couldn't trust him to give me an honest Marvel critique.
Oh, fair.
But if it's great, you know, we're gonna hear about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's like a combination of Mac and
Aladdin. Come back. Oh yeah. That's a dangerous person.
Yeah, that's a very
Because they have a
dangerous
strong
person.
opinion and they'll fight to the end to defend it.
So yeah, sorry, Hus, my bad.
No man, it's all good. You mentioned it's off camera. Who's the person that comes late?
Oh, that's easy. If she even makes it in,
Oh damn.
this one.
She's just a girl.
That's the problem.
That's what, and that's the problem. She would use it as her reasoning or excuse. Also, she's the youngest, so I think she thinks like.
Oh my god.
I think she.
I'm
Thinks,
dealing with the same problem.
I think she thinks she can just like do as she pleases, which she kind of does.
The much times I hear I'm just a girl from Maz.
And she actually gets away with it for the most part because.
Same.
But then like in football they say, oh yeah, or basketball, this is like our star player.
Yeah.
Because like she's got the star quality, the Maverick.
Trust me, I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
man.
We're just girls.
Felt that.
I don't know.
We're gonna have Basola on at some point.
You two have.
It's gonna be a
blast.
very like.
It'll be much
Junior,
more.
Junior said he's not gonna get a word in.
I don't think so. 100%. You are yappers.
When Basola came on, no, we had my friend Ore Views. She's a great journalist. She came on the pod, and I was in the conversation for a while. We talked about Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. I was having a ball. They started talking about Bridgerton and Basola, right? Imagine we're both speaking.
Yeah.
Say you're me here. Basola just.
Oh.
But it's Bridgerton.
You know what? I feel like Mass has done that before.
And then her and Biss.
No, but it's Bridgerton.
Her and Biss were just
talking. Oh, she forgot that.
I was just there for like 10 minutes, just like. But luckily, I'm not like a Bridgerton guy. So it was great for the pod because it was a great conversation. Yeah. But yeah, Basola, you two will have a great yap for sure.
Oh, mate, I know what we're going to talk about.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, it's
going to be a Bridgerton episode.
A fun episode. And for tradition now, I guess we'll have a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
to keep things going. Who is someone that you go to the cinema with?
Oh, it's got to be. Oh, nope. It's got to be.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, we probably watch the most movies together now, to be fair.
Oh, nice. Is there a particular reason? It's just a vibe watching movies together then?
We're just really good friends, you know?
Nice.
And I see Manny way too much anyway, so...
Oh, hell. He gets like...
It's like, okay, bro, like, you're cool. No, but definitely, she's a energy as well.
Yeah.
Great energy, great person to talk about something with before and after.
Nice.
She's a great laugh. And yeah, that's my dogs, man.
Nice. Who has the worst movie takes?
It's stitching me up, but yeah, man.
Bruh.
It's back to and it just goes back.
It's a good Marvel.
It's back to the Marvel thing, really.
Damn.
It's back to the Marvel thing. But the thing is, what he does offer the pod is two things, I would say. The first one is really good, like comic book lore, insights and deep dives.
Nice.
Which, when you're doing an episode on like a Doomsday, let's say next year, he will give you the context away from what we see on screen that adds to like why this was good or why this was bad, why this worked, why it didn't. And secondly, he's got really good industry insights and knowledge. Obviously, he worked at a PR company before,
dope.
or a PR agency for like a few years, which would have helped him with just knowing how things work. And then obviously doing a lot of production that he does now for 14HQ with like brands and companies. Again, just knowledge and how the entertainment space works. So that's his bag for sure.
Oh, sick.
And also he likes a lot of like feel good movies. He's a very like late 90s, early 2000s kind of like movie guy.
Nice.
That's his bag. But I need some questions I need something for Jason.
Okay, who has the best anime taste?
See, that's hard because I don't know, man. Because I'm like,
You don't if you watch anime.
Also, Manny's shape up's way too sharp here.
That's your designer. Wait, damn, that's your boy, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, man, that's my guy. Obviously, I'm firing shots as in this is just, man. This is super clean.
It is clean still.
It's clean. Mine's way too clean as well. I'll take it though. Yeah, it's gonna be him, innit? I think it is him. He talks about it the most, just generally speaking. And I think he's someone that like also dives into, for the most part, animation feels surreal in terms of its visuals, like it's not set in the real world, but he manages to find the real within the surreal.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think is what tips it. But they are the two anime people, these two. And then she, Basola, hates it.
She hates
What?
anime.
Yeah, she hates anime.
I guess you. That's your.
When
Can't wait for it to come
when
on.
these two start yapping, because they yap and they have their own conversations, she's like, oh, and she zones out for like 10 minutes. Yeah. But this is fun. Give me more, man. Get messy.
Who is your go-to when it comes to TV show recommendations?
Good question. It's me, man. It's me.
You know, I was like, is he ever gonna pick himself? Or
It's
anything? Like,
it's
okay,
me.
okay.
Like,
Timothy.
if it's not me though, it would be Biss. But it would be me because Biss says I'm her recommendation guy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
So it would be.
Nah,
me.
you got good recommendations.
I think
Yeah,
so.
no.
TV's more my.
Yeah,
You
your TV
and
bags.
Apple TV?
Your TV bags.
Oh,
crazy.
mate.
Yeah, your TV
Yeah,
bags
Apple
crazy.
TV's cold, oh man.
Yeah. Best stream.
Apple, it's the
streaming
best platform as things stand, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. And I like the fact they do weekly releases.
Yeah. I like linear TV.
Oh man, bring
Yeah.
it back, man. Like I want to make a video on it at some point because it leans into like the prestige thing that I want to do the video. But like, I like the idea of like community when we're watching film and TV.
Yeah, that was so. I think the last time we had that in its all was like Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Although we had Peacemaker
was good.
nice.
Severance had this little niche.
Severance had its
But it was good though.
season 2 especially is when I think
Yeah,
people got
that's
into
when
Severance
others
and then
people
it's
jumped in.
theories. You had people
Yeah.
like really deep diving. I love the community discussion where like
Yeah, it's
whether
fun.
it's, although TikTok is a weirder form to do it on because it's like people upload at different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like, especially with White Lotus, because that was another linear TV thing, you would get spoilers before it's come out in the UK.
Yeah.
Because you'd wake up at like 8 a.m. and the
Yeah.
Americans
Yeah.
have already started
it's
talking about
horrible. It's horrible.
but yeah, no, definitely TV, I'd say it's me. But if I can't pick myself, it'd be Biss. Sorry, Jay, you ain't been called up yet, fella.
Who do you hate to argue with the most?
Good, messy question. It's good stuff from you, man.
Hey man, that's what the Outtake's all about.
Well, me and Biss don't argue. So there's that. So she can go. I think I've had one argument with Manny in our friendship. So not him. Jason doesn't do arguments. He's too chill.
Oh, fair.
Like he's super chill. Chill guy. So he's probably, I feel like he's getting the harsh end
Oh,
of the stick here.
shit.
But do you know who actually enjoys arguing?
Yeah.
It's him versus
Solar.
nah. Oh, see, I see why you get that.
Yeah,
Because of some of the clips.
Yeah.
She gets
and
on-
then,
she gets onto
Yeah,
him.
the clips are
and,
it's always
and you know she's just saying it to wind him up.
Yeah, she gets onto him. But these two used to really go at it. Like they used
Oh,
to,
really?
They used to. There was a time there was a big tiff about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and it was like almost explosive.
Wait, I'm college. Why that film? Out of all the films.
Because the argument was based upon whether can't remember the antagonist in the movie, the villain.
Yeah.
But the argument was whether he's a villain or not. And it was like, I think one was saying he wasn't a villain, someone said he wasn't, and they just kept going at it. Like,
oh, fair.
like Anyway, that was fun. So yeah, I'd say these two together. But they stopped now. I think Biss has sort of taken over that because he says
Does.
things and she just
Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of these two that's arguing.
yeah. He's a wind up though. Yeah,
No, they love winding each other
yeah,
up.
he's a wind up.
Fair. If you was on a desert island and you had to pick the top 3 films from one of these people, one of them, who would you pick?
Top.
Yeah, so their top 3 films you have
And
to
that's
watch.
that's
in
the
a
only
desert
thing you
island.
can watch.
See, I don't know if I'd watch Manny's because his would be like quite depressing.
That's so true.
Because he's a bit of a sicko.
Yeah.
Don't know if you like realise he's
Man
a
is
bit
gonna have-
tapped.
Yeah, man's gonna have
Like,
the
He
dark
wants
artsy
he
films.
wants the characters to suffer,
Yeah, it's a good story. There's a good story there.
which is also me. So it wouldn't be me. It might be Biss because she's gonna pick something feel good. She's gonna pick something from the 2000s that's nostalgic, makes you feel good. For some reason, even though it's not her era, she loves the 2000s rom-coms, comedies as a whole. So yeah, and you know what? Comedy's not really my main bag.
Oh really?
Like I like comedies, but I definitely lean towards like more thriller, drama. I love a drama. So yeah, I get some comedy in my life with Biss.
Fair.
Who would you go to for a good thriller recommendation?
See, I don't think thriller is Manny's bag. No, it might actually be. See, being fair here, yeah.
We've got a good one.
It might actually be Huss.
You got a good one.
Jason, sorry, pal. It's Mr. Cyclops. Yeah, it might be Huss.
Hey, Jason needs time, man.
Yeah, we're trying out
He's
here.
the most chilled guy on. He's the most chilled person.
He's just a chill guy. He's just a chill dude. He's a chill dude, but he's got some interesting takes as well. Yeah, let's do it. If you've got more, I'm happy to keep going. But if
I
not,
can't think of any others.
My
man.
brain's going.
I think
The
others.
tequila's taken over each brain cell that I have now.
okay. What I'll
Yeah.
do then, I'll pick one for each, right?
Yeah. Not them fighting again.
Yeah.
For Huss, I would go to him for anything related to Marvel. It's a W. Straight
Okay, fair. Yeah.
up. Especially like as I said before, the comic book stuff. For Biss, defo my cinema buddy. But also she doesn't always like what everyone else likes. So like one battle after another, I'm in the same camp as her with this, but she didn't love it like everyone else. So I really like the fact that she just has her own mind.
Yeah, that's always good to have.
Doesn't go with the grain, she goes against.
Yeah, nice.
But not contrarian style, just like,
Yeah.
Manny definitely for deep dives into cinematography. That's become his bag recently.
Yeah.
I think he's spoken about wanting to like understand more about why visuals are a form of storytelling within the picture. Why things have been done specifically, whether it's color based, whether it's the positioning of something.
Yeah.
Like that's his thing. Jason, believe it or not, Jason is a reality TV guy.
Oh really?
So what? Okay, so when it comes to like reality TV shows, what kind of?
I think he's watched
thing
all
does he
the
give?
Housewives stuff.
Housewives.
So like Real Housewives of.
All of that Atlanta. What's it called? South Beach and
shit.
all of.
There's even the
Only thing
London one.
Only thing I've
I
been
heard it
stuck
came out
watching
recently.
is
Yeah.
Get Married on First Sight is the only thing that
Him
I've
and Biss.
got to watch.
Love
Not
her.
Traitors. You love Traitors.
I do like Traitors. I ain't gonna lie, I only watch it because Toby watches it. I've
I heard
I'll
the
never
celebrity
watch
one's
it.
quite good though.
Yeah.
I'll never watch it myself.
And then me for anything TV, thriller, drama. Bit of a prestige TV boy. I hate to call it that, but that's what they kind of call it these days, isn't it? Yeah, I love like Game of Thrones, The Wire, Sopranos.
What do you think about so I'm gonna ask this and it's so off topic and then I'm gonna get told off.
It's cool, man.
What do you think about Knights of Seven Kingdoms? Because I'm excited.
I'm really intrigued. I like the fact it's got a different tone because they're really saying it's not like
Less CGI, more like real.
More real. It's gonna have a focus on like the smaller folk and
That's
not the higher beings, not the Targaryens or the Starks. And I like that because at the end of the day, that world is so diverse, and there's so many stories to be told away from the higher beings and the higher powers like the Targaryens. And we've seen a lot of that already. I'm probably going to get more, but let's find out about what it takes to be a true knight, and what it takes to be his squire, and but then the duality of Egg is he is a Targaryen, which is fascinating because it's like he wants to come away from his riches and from his privilege, and understand what it's like to be part of the small folk. It's going to be 6 episodes and they're going to be half an hour each.
You know what? I kind of like that because it means that you actually focus on the story rather than like, how does this make sense with this and all of this stuff? You're like actually just focusing on what you're seeing.
They don't need to fill space with like filler. We're going to tell this story. It's going to be half an hour, and then it sets us up for House of the Dragon 3, which should be fun.
Nice.
That was my little question. That was all.
Fair enough. I ain't got no more questions on the batch.
Sorry, guys.
No, you said some nice stuff.
I tried to be fair to everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Horse got the harshest end of the stick, but you know what? What I will say with Horse, he loves it. He loves being the contrarian villain. Yeah, no, he loves it. Even if he pretends to be the victim, he loves being like the contrarian, like the person that stirs the conversation or the debate. So he'll wind up Biss, and Biss will do the same.
Nice. Well, shout out to all the members of the post-credit scene.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else we want to talk about, or are we, Maz, are we down? How are we in time?
Time.
So we got Luke coming, no?
Yeah, we could do what you want to do.
What's that? Carry on talking. Okay, cool. What else, you guys? See, technical difficulties. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Is there anything else we want to talk about? I did want to briefly speak about Stranger Things. Guys, are you a fan of the series?
Fan's an interesting word.
Does it intrigue you?
I like it. I think I'm past it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's kind of over it.
I think I'm definitely over the show.
Like, I'd like to see the theatre production.
It's just like, and someone said a good point the other day, they just rehashed, or the villain just comes out like a similar version to the Vecna. And they're like in their early 20s now, no?
Yeah. No, they recently did an interview with Times, and they were like, "Oh, what's the difference between the first one and and this one?" And they were like, "Oh, like it was actually nice that we could hang out in bars together."
Yeah.
These are grown adults, and you know the drinking age in America is 21.
And everything. I think it's set to come out November, end of November. I think it's November 26th. I just saw something on Discussing Film, which I love the content they post on there, where it was just talking about major TV shows that started and ended during the Stranger Things run. So we got a bunch on here. We got Snowfall, we got Riverdale, we got This Is Us, Cobra Kai, Killing Eve, Big Mouth, Luke Cage. There was a really interesting one because they spoke about Daredevil. Daredevil had 3 seasons, got cancelled, then came back and had a season 1 come out as well.
By the way, with Daredevil, they actually stopped shooting because of COVID.
Yeah.
Then they had to bring in a showrunner to do the final 2.5 episodes. So they actually even stopped shooting, had to reshoot, changed it up, brought it back. It was crazy.
That's nuts. And then we have 13 Reasons Why, Superman and Lois, The Good Doctor, the Umbrella Academy, Star Wars, The Bad Batch, The Marvelous Miss Maisel, What We Do in the Shadows, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I don't know why that one's there. Succession, The Crown, Westworld. Oh, I love Westworld.
Westworld.
Atlanta. Ozark, Barry. I love Barry. Loki, Dark. So we got a bunch of shows that started and ended during the Stranger Things run. Stranger Things, I think that was one of the pioneer original shows for Netflix when it first came about. But I'm with you guys. I feel like for me it's overstayed its welcome. I think I'm over it. Would I still watch it when it comes out? I'm still gonna watch it because now I'm kind of already invested. I kind of want to see how they conclude things, but I'm not super excited for it. I'm just kind of doing it as I'm already involved with I'm at the party now. I might as well just wait to see how the main event goes, type of thing. So someone posted that they think that it's gonna end with 11 doing what she normally does, which is put her hand out and just get a nosebleed and start shaking. Going through. But yeah, we got apparently the episodes may be hour long, meant to be movie state episodes. The Duffy brothers that are known for creating it, they actually have a new deal. They've actually been bought out by Paramount, so they're actually leaving ship after
Oh,
they
sick.
finish Stranger Things. So we
Dope.
expect to see some
Paramount are just
changes.
buying everything. Or
Mm.
trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to buy Warner Brothers as
Yeah.
well. That's crazy. I don't know who's investing in them,
hope-
but
I
they're
hope-
doing big moves.
Hope they don't go ahead.
They got some good shows though.
Who's that?
Paramount.
Oh, Paramount Plus, yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
With Lioness and
I knew you were
Mark
gonna say that. That's your
Lioness is-
show.
Lioness. I
Good show.
love Lioness.
It's good, man. I like, especially the first season. It's
Yeah,
Bang.
season 2 is kind of shaky.
yeah, but one was really good. We see with Stranger Things, I think what it did well was capitalize off the back of like the original Netflix shows we got. So like Orange is the New Black,
Yeah.
and there was a few others.
It was the House
Cards.
Cards.
Mhm.
Yeah,
House of Cards, and it became like the staple. Oh, right.
yeah,
Became the staple like Netflix. Like it became the flagship
yeah,
Netflix show.
yeah.
So I'm intrigued what happens once that goes because Good Game came and went. Stranger Things is gonna come to a close as well.
I think there's like what I'm seeing just in general away from like limited series is there's a huge push for reality on Netflix.
Mm.
Like a huge.
Yeah, reality shows are taking over, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah,
Love is
like,
Blind is the
Love is
main one,
Blind
innit?
is like, and it's like these are shows that cost them pretty much nothing to make, and it's got a huge viewership. It's like maybe that's gonna be the change of like the new flagship for Netflix. Cause what we say are the new flagship for Netflix right now? I don't think
Limited
there's any.
series or limited films.
Yeah, it's limited series like the Monsters
Yeah.
series that comes out every once in a while.
They've got. Then there's nothing I would say is flagship. I think they've got like just good shows like The Diplomat. I love that show.
Mm.
Yeah.
Night Agent's cool and it's got a big fan base, but there's nothing that's like, like how you'd say the Game of Thrones world is HBO's
Yeah.
thing. You've got Apple. They'd say Severance is probably like their
thing.
flagship.
Yeah, Netflix don't only have that.
Disney Plus, you'd probably say anything Marvel and
Like
the
the
Bear.
bear.
Maybe
Yeah.
the Bear.
I can't think of what Netflix's would be. So yeah, you're right. The reality TV might be their future.
Which is interesting because then also like low-key digressing but still on the same conversation, MTV are like basically closing down all their main music channels that
there's-
actually play music videos, and
so-
it's just going to be reality TV essentially.
Yeah. It was announced just the other day, innit,
Yeah.
that they closed their music channel,
So it's
which
now
makes sense because normally music videos kind of they're gone now. It's not
yeah,
really
which is a
thing.
shame because it used to be like a prime part of storytelling. A music video was like a mini film.
Yeah,
And so like maybe that's what we're also going to get in other streaming services like Netflix, where it's just going to be a lot of like reality TV push.
Yeah.
But is this exactly what the average user wants? Who knows?
What's your favorite streaming platform, including Now TV?
it's Apple Plus all day. Apple's got the
Because the
bags.
originals, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got like such a diverse story as well. So it's not like you're seeing the same thing over and over again.
I feel like it hasn't got too much stuff on there where things get overshadowed. It has enough where it's like we got enough range where we got the Severance, but even before then we had a show, a limited series Blackbird, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was
Smoke.
incredible. Smoke, that was good as well. There's others, some like Ted Lasso, that was like a
Prime
good feel good
Target.
You've
comedy.
got the studio, your friends and neighbors.
Studio, yes, My Friends and Neighbors, that was good as well.
like
Like
that show a lot.
it seems like that's how I'm kind of scared for Apple because obviously now they're investing even more money. I saw recently that they're gonna add F1. They did like a 5-year deal with
Yeah.
F1 being added onto it, so they're gonna start having more and more shows. Would they end up being in the same ship or same place as Netflix where they have
That
too
being-
much?
Yeah.
And it's like we really have to find the good ones because only recently Apple's just started marketing like the shows.
Yeah,
so it's
and
like-
and even then, it's still not there.
yeah.
Like The Lost Bus, I was only starting to see ads for it the week before.
Tough movie, that.
Yeah.
Tough to watch. Oh.
But
Yeah.
again, really Paramaniac-based shows.
Yeah.
A lot of fire.
What would you say, guys, is the best one?
I was going to say Apple, right? And I still do say Apple because they've got a lot of originals. But Now TV have got a lot of the staples that I love.
Yeah.
So, like, if I wanted to rewatch Friends,
Oh, yeah.
House of the
yeah,
Dragon,
yeah.
Succession, because I love Succession. It's one of my favourites all the time. The Wire,
Oh, yeah.
The Sopranos.
Because they're basically HBO now.
It's
Mm.
got
They're
all of
basically
the,
HBO.
like,
Oh,
staple.
wait until Euphoria comes back.
Yeah.
That's got a big cult following. Like
I
a
like
huge
Euphoria.
cult following.
Euphoria was probably we was talking about like shows where people were like as a community was watching. Euphoria season 2 'cause I think it was in the mixed. I'm not sure. I think it was around COVID times where people were kind of like indoors or whatnot.
Yeah.
But people were talking about each episode. I was heavily invested into Twitter culture.
That young
like,
boy
just
was
talking
my
about-
guy, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I can't remember his name.
The little kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He was amazing. He had that little fade, little going
Yeah,
through.
man.
God,
That was
crazy.
sad.
Yeah. But I guess that's all we have to talk about today for now. Guys, it's been a pleasure having you.
Thank
on.
you for
It's been
having me,
amazing
man.
having you on the platform. You can check out Gaz on his own platform. Is it viewed by Gaz?
Yeah, for Instagram, yeah.
You got a different name for TikTok?
Yeah, Midnight Gaz is just the on TikTok.
Yeah.
Viewed by Gaz if you're looking for like the reviews and the videos on Instagram. And then my personal Instagram is Midnight Gaz as well.
That's why midnight.
It's an ode to the Dark Knight
Oh, okay.
and an ode to
course.
my skin tone. I was young
Yeah.
and I was like, I used to get like people make jokes, oh, you're dark skin, blick, blah blah blah.
Oh shit!
So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
The colorist jokes.
Midnight, Dark Knight, married to Gaz. Here we are.
Here we are. You got yourself, myself, and Junes in the building as well. We also got Mazzarelli, the silent assassin. It's episode 83 of the Outtake Show. Until next
84.
week. Oh crap! Sorry, I was just reading the board. 84 of the Outtake Show. Until next week. Peace.
Bye.